Well, good morning, YouTube. All right, guys, we got a lot going on this morning as we opened up. We had customers out here waiting for us, so we've got 2 Supreme oil changes up on the lift. And we have this lovely lady right here behind us who had an issue with her motorcycle down the road. So Gus went down and picked it up and pushed the motorcycle here for her. We're going to try to get her up and running. Apparently her fuel petcock didn't get turned off, overflowed the carburetor, so she's got a leaky float, but it hydrolocked the engine. Definitely contaminated the oil with a fuel saturation. So we're going to drain it all out, clean it all, do what we can to get her riding home. On top of that, we've got another oil change sitting out there waiting to get done. But one of you guys had actually asked, what is a Supreme Service? And when you come to us, Supreme Service is just a name that we made up. It is the 3-hole Harley Davidson oil change service, which includes your transmission fluid, your primary fluid, and your engine oil and filter. So we just made up the word Supreme because it was like pretty much everything. We can always do just the engine if you want, or just the transmission, just the primary, any combination thereof. But if you want it all done, we call it Supreme. Alright guys, our line got a little bit bigger. We now have both lifts full and 3 bikes in line. Chip just loaded 1, so there was 4. Had to run out this morning, put some gas in the bike because I forgot to last night. It was so busy, so much going on here. I decided to walk around and film, so I had some bonus features for you guys after the rally. It's done and we're at home. So I ran out this morning. Luckily, not a lot of traffic this morning. Got my fuel, came back, and there she is running. Now also, somebody had asked in the comments why we run the bike. You know, when I got to thinking about it, we do have a lot of new subscribers coming on board, so not everybody knows our story. So if you're new here or relatively new here, obviously I'm Adam. This is my wife Katie, and we are Extreme Bikes. It's our business. We travel around the country to the major motorcycle rallies. We change oil, we install love jugs, do minor services, and that's how we make our living. We get to wake up every day and drive big giant trucks like Goliath and work on motorcycles. Now when you head out to a bike week, there's a lot of things you can choose to spend your money on. There's a lot of chrome things, a lot of pretty things, lots of knickknacks and toys, and I hate to say it, some of them are very low quality. Our focus has always been on preserving the motorcycle. We want the motorcycle to last. So we only carry products that are very high end and very well built with quality in mind. So we've got the Amsoil synthetic lubricants because nothing out there compares to Amsoil. I know there's some people even in the comments making comments. Guys, compare the proof. Don't just go by the marketing. There are some fantastic marketing companies out there selling inferior oils. Amsoil does not do that. They will show you the test results. They will prove to you how good their product is, and nothing on the market beats it. Plain and simple. We also sell the Love Jugs cooling system for the V-twins. We make it for Harleys and for Indians. We can even make them work on some other bikes. But it provides a positive airflow to the engine. Guys, these are air-cooled engines. Without airflow, they overheat. And I know some of you out there going, my Harley doesn't overheat. Well, you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. If you think your Harley doesn't overheat, it's because you're not paying attention. Every single Harley out there overheats, except for the V-Rod or the true liquid-cooled. And I don't mean the dual-cooled bikes, the true liquid-cooled bikes. So by adding Love Jugs, we get that positive airflow. It takes that heat and carries it away. It reaches a much lower level of heat normalization, and the bike will last forever that way, just about. So if you really care about your bike and you want to protect it, dump Amsoil inside the cases, put Love Jugs on it, and it will be happy. So as a demonstration, my bike runs every day at rally from open to close. It never overheats. Sometimes it'll run for 10 or 12 hours a day, up to 18 hours a day at some of the rallies we've done in the past. It never exceeds an unsafe operating temperature. Every single bike out here is overheating, and people don't even know it. And when it's overheating, you're doing damage to your engine. The #1 cause of Harley-Davidson engine failures is due to overheating. We fixed it. So a few years back, I thought about starting the channel because, you know what, we live a pretty interesting life. Like I said, we get to drive around the country in a big giant truck and work on motorcycles every day at motorcycle rallies. And truth is, just not everybody gets to do that. So we decided to start the channel so you guys could follow along and see our travels. We've got good days, we've got bad days, but on this channel, you're always gonna see the truth about what it is. If I screw something up, I put it out there. If I do something good, I put it out there. Absolute transparency with the channel, guys, and those who've been watching for a long time can vouch for that. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, if you like the motorcycle life, you like big trucks, guys, make sure you follow along, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share with your friends and family, all that stuff that I never mentioned in my videos until now, because it's just not my thing. But do it anyways. You know, and I almost forgot to mention, because we run the bike all the time, that is why Wild Willie's approached us and asked if we would be the rally distributor for them. It is a novelty thing, but because we run the bike, it was the perfect opportunity to do a demonstration for that product. But we actually sell quite a bit of it. Guys, that is a lot of fuel in that engine. Just trying to get it all flushed out, trying to push all that fuel out of there with some fresh oil. We're probably going to change it a couple of times so we get a good solid oil base back in that. Hey guys, check it out. The Baggers Brews guys stopped by to say hi. This is my first time actually meeting them. I've been watching their videos for probably about 8 months now, I think. I discovered you guys, and really good. Now, I don't drink, but I still really enjoy watching their beer tastings on Thursdays that they do. So you guys, if you've not checked them out, definitely go check them out. They get some really good content. Thank you. Well, guys, I don't think I've ever seen a guy walk around a motorcycle rally carrying a cat before. You never know what you're going to see out here. Our line just keeps getting bigger. Got 2 more up on the lift, and I've still got 4 in line. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 in line. Good day. I may have to start using our auxiliary lift here pretty soon. I just hate doing oil changes this far away. Kind of reserve this for doing like love jugs and other jobs, because the oil catch pan and everything like that is all over there. So. Bikes too, so my guys, can get your bike washed. Of course, by the time you see this, bike week will be over. It's the last day. Chip and Gus were really busy getting all the other bikes out of. I got some stuff on my head. Anyway, Chip and Gus were busy working on other motorcycles, so I took George's bike from Baggers Brews, threw it up here. I'm doing this one myself just so that help them get caught up a little bit. It's a really, really nice Ultra here, guys. This is really, really a nice bike.
Hey, you love watching Amsoil Adam every day, actually. You know, he posts every day. That's how I watch the weather. Thanks.
guys, it is about 20 minutes till 3 p.m. and we are finally caught up. I got George's bike done from Baggers Brews. Chip and Gus are just finishing up the last two that we had in line. And then after that, we just kind of got to wait till we get something else. I know I haven't got a chance to walk around much this morning to show you guys more footage, but that's what it's like when we get busy. But if this break lasts for a little while, we'll go walk around.
Just don't let go of the bar. It's tough to readjust. Tough.
You said your choice of
Chrome or black filter? Chrome or black filter?
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
That's okay.
225.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi guys, MK came back to see us again today, and tell you what, who doesn't love jugs?
What I tell my wife, she was with me when I put the car together over there.
All right guys, it is almost 8 p.m. We got this gentleman here, come in, he watches our channel. He's got an 06 Road King that's been running really hot, spitting and sputtering, and he was just tired of it. So he asked us to put love jugs on it, and he is so impressed, he's literally letting his bike sit here and idle just like I do mine, which is completely unnecessary for him to do it. But he's just so excited that, because he said it would never do this before. It would just run awful. It's been running about 20 minutes now, which is enough time that most Harleys would overheat. So yeah, he is super excited about that. Hi guys, it's about 9:15. We just got finished up installing love jugs on that motorcycle there. Chip's finishing up the motorcycle over there, but traffic has definitely slowed down. Lots of people at the bars though. I threw the drone up a few minutes ago and got a little bit of footage, so there's definitely a lot of people here. But again, It's the last day. I think most people just want to party. Doesn't mean they come in and get any work from us. So we're debating on how much longer we're going to stay open. Yeah, see, Monster Bride is still busy at work. And that actually makes me a little bit hesitant to close because we like to kind of stay open for each other. Whereas I say that, looks like Laura already closed up, but the silver jewelry guy and Peter Lou up front, they're all still open. All right, guys, and I know for the most part this rally is in the books, but remember, if you're coming out to a rally or you need any motorcycle stuff at all, remember, download the Biker Info USA app. It is free. They don't sell you information. It's just a great guide, guys. They're not paying me to say it. I just happen to know the guy that makes the app. He's a friend. We advertise with him, so we actually pay him, but the app is a great tool. So download it, Apple, Android, and you get everything motorcycle related right at your fingertips. All right, it's about 10:30 at night and we're done. We shut the bike off, we finished up the last customer, and boy, was that last customer a challenge. So that last bike actually wasn't our last customer. It was a customer from earlier today that we had worked on, and I guess when he got out and running around, he noticed that his bike was actually leaking, look at this guy, leaking a little bit of oil, so we brought it back. And of course, you know, we take care of stuff like that. So we got the bike up, we pulled the plug out, we resealed the plug really good, and that's all it was, just coming from the drain plug. Resealed it, put it back in. Sure enough, it was leaking again. It was like the way something on it was designed, whether it be the plug or the pan, it was squeezing the O-ring out with like almost no effort. So anyway, we finally got it fixed, but we did this really cool trick that actually Gus had suggested. We took the little Craftsman blower that I have and put the cone on the suction side, and we were pulling the plug out the last time. Gus held the cone inside the oil fill dipstick area and turned it on. When we pulled the plug out, not a single drop of oil came out of the oil pan. We were able to have another drain plug prepped and ready and just did a little quick switcheroo, and we got it to finally stop leaking and didn't actually have to drain the oil, which is pretty cool. Freaking science, man.
hanging there since you made it.
girl that takes stick in the ass and won't holler. Reach it open, and I'll bump you straight to the moon.
Well, guys, we're beat. As you can see, the Beaver Bar and Zuck Bank Blow, they are definitely still hopping. There's a lot of people running around. But we worked really hard today. We're exhausted. It was actually a fairly busy day. A little bit busier than what we expected it to be, but not overwhelming by any means. Short of a couple troublesome bikes that slowed us down a little bit, but we got it all done. But today was really the last big day of the rally. Probably won't be very much tomorrow and Sunday. I've had a few people that say they're going to come in the morning, and I told them flat out, well, you better be here at 10, because if nothing's happening at 10, we're going to start packing it up. In fact, we've already started packing some of it up before we closed up tonight and went for a walk. So not going to be a whole lot of business tomorrow, I don't think, but the teardown. You guys always love the teardown. That's if I get my trailer back. I haven't got it back yet. I got to call the welding guy and see if it's done first thing in the morning so we can do that. But guys, we're going to end this one here. So I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, until the next time we see you,
Keep those engines running.
and remember guys, Laconia, start spreading the word. Let's make Laconia absolutely huge this year for the 100th anniversary. Good night, guys.